Hi friends, welcome back. I think today is going to be our last video of the Christmas season for this year, which makes me so sad, but I figured that this would be the perfect time to give you guys a full Christmas house tour since the house is about as clean and as decorated as it's going to be this year. We have company coming here in a few days. We're just closing out the season and I wanted to show you guys a full Christmas house tour. So let's start here in the living room. I guess what better place to start the video off than my favorite place, or my favorite vignette of the entire house. This seems to be your guys' favorite as well, because I have seen a lot of you guys asking questions about the items here and ordering different things. So I just got this new sideboard table from Amazon. It was on sale for $282 for this gorgeous piece. I love it so much. The color is so beautiful and it makes the perfect storage. We actually put like diapers in here and toys in here, and it's just great for storing things and also for displaying. And then I also have these twinkle light trees in here that are another one of my favorite things. It comes in a pack of 3, and what I like to do with them is I will fill some pretty vases or vessels with gravel from my driveway, and then I just put the twinkle trees into the vases to hold them upright. And then down here on this side, I have this gorgeous DIY faux limestone planter that I made last winter. And so I put the tallest twinkle tree in that, and I love the way it looks. I added some preserved moss, and I just love how this whole space turned out. I really like to add my wreaths over top of like hanging artwork. So this bronze wreath is from CB2. I purchased mine a couple of years ago, but they do still have them. And I did see recently that they were on sale. And especially now that we're nearing the end of the season, I'm sure they're going to go on an even bigger sale or go on sale again. And then this little metal like Merry Christmas sign is actually from Anthropologie a couple of years ago, I want to say. It's probably from Terrain, but you know, Terrain and Anthropologie are sister companies. And then these cute little wooden houses are just an Amazon find. And then these really pretty amber glass trees are actually something that I picked up from Walmart this year. So this little space right here is probably my favorite, and it happens to be the first thing you see when you walk in. Next, let's move on to the living room. I love to decorate my fireplace and add a beautiful garland for both fall and for Christmas. And so this year I used a gorgeous, I think it's 9 feet, possibly a 9-foot or maybe 8-foot long floral Norfolk pine garland here. And then I like to use some of the really pretty metal like vine twinkle lights, the fairy lights. You can purchase them from Amazon. It's kind of like an Anthropologie dupe, because I think Anthropologie was the first ones to make these vine style metal twinkle lights. And then I also over here have these gorgeous vintage Turkish rug stockings that I picked up on Etsy. I love these so much. I only purchased 2 of them, but that way I could use some of these knit stockings that are from Target, and I could kind of mix and match so that we have a little bit of variation here on the mantle. And then of course, with every season, I always like to switch up my artwork on my frame TV. What I usually do is I just find some kind of artwork that I like off of Etsy and use that for my frame TV artwork. Then over here on the coffee table, I have these beautiful cedar stems that are kind of droopy. If you watched my previous styling videos, I like a good droopy stem. And so I found these on Amazon, and I think they came in a pack of 10, I want to say. And these were even better than I expected them to be. I want to say I only paid like $25 at the time, but I think they became pretty popular after I posted them and after I purchased them. So the price might have increased since then, but I really love these in this vase. And then, of course, we added some of our Target finds this year. I love these rattan Christmas trees from the Studio McGee collection from this season. These are so pretty. And then, of course, we have the off-white Christmas tree. Let me give you guys a closer look of the tree. So there was this influencer that I really liked to follow a couple of years ago, and I had actually been looking for an off-white Christmas tree, and she posted hers, and I immediately asked her, oh my gosh, where did you get your tree? She sent me the link, and I purchased this one. It's a Vickerman tree, which means it's really great quality, and it's something that's going to last me for many years to come. I love the color of it. It makes me so happy. This year, I added some more of the vine lights just to give it more twinkle. Everybody was buying the viral like twinkle trees from Home Depot, and I just kind of wished my tree had a little bit more lights on it. So I bought the longest vine strand of lights I could buy and added that. And it made it so pretty and so magical. I love twinkle lights. There is never enough twinkle lights for me. And then I also want to point out over here in the window, I love a good paper snowflake. And last year I bought a set of these really beautiful heavyweight paper snowflakes on Amazon, and they are so perfect. I love to hang them in the window so they catch light like they are right now. They're so pretty, and I love that you can see them from the outside of the house, so it not only decorates inside, but it decorates outside as well. And then next to the tree, I have this gigantic floor mirror. This is from our house. I've had a couple of questions from you guys about it, and I love this mirror so much. This is one of my favorite splurges of all time. And everybody who walks in here always has some kind of compliment for this mirror because it is so grand and so beautiful. But this year I decided to put this really long, I think it's 13-foot cedar garland. It's a purchase from Target a couple of years ago, but I decided to do like an asymmetrical kind of swoop here where it flows down onto the floor on one side. And of course I added some of my signature vine twinkle lights. And then I have this really cute Joy to the World garland that I purchased from West Elm at the end of the season. And that's a really great trick for you guys, is that at the end of the season, most places like Pottery Barn, West Elm, Target even, they'll put a lot of their items on clearance. And so it's a really great time to buy those items that you really want to purchase, but you just don't want to pay full price for. It's a great time to get those items. Another thing I want to point out here is one of my favorite YouTubers. Her name is Allison Bickerstaff. You might follow her as well because her and I have very similar styles, I feel like. But she always talks about how she puts out this like really big, beautiful comforter out on her sofa during the holidays. And so this year I went ahead and put this cute nutcracker quilt on our couch. And I love it so much. This is definitely something we're going to be doing every year from now on. Just putting a big, comfy, cushy comforter on the sofa and leaving it there all season to cuddle up in and watch shows, drink hot cocoa, read books. Like, it's my new favorite. It is such a vibe. I highly recommend doing it. Okay, I know I'm kind of losing my lighting here, which is unfortunate, but the baby is sleeping and this is my only time to give you guys the house tour. But over here is my dining credenza. This is a glass case from Target. They don't carry this anymore, but I think there are a lot of similar styles that you can find probably at places like Wayfair. And then I have my beautiful advent calendar, again from Target, but it was last year's collection, so they don't have these anymore. But I love this whole vignette right here. I added this cypress faux potted tree, and then I added this cute cast iron candle holder with the cute star candle charms that I got at Target this year. Then I have this piece of artwork from Wayfair. I love this piece of artwork. I think it's so versatile and you can use it in so many different places, and it's perfect if you love neutrals and also lots of texture. And I paired it with these cute little wooden nutcrackers, and then I added these beautiful lighted twinkle branches. I love these. These are the most realistic ones that I have seen. I got these on Amazon, and of course I'll link them for you guys down below. Oh, and then I also need to mention this really cute bow garland that I purchased from Lulu in Georgia. It's something that I've been meaning to DIY for the last 2 years, and I haven't gotten around to it. And I wanted to make another one this year, even after I purchased this one, so maybe next year we'll get around to the bow garland DIY. But a little tip for you guys, if you have lots of large bowls, I have all kinds of bowls. I just tend to collect them. But what I like to do in the Christmas season is to add some of my extra ornaments to the bowls, just to add different Christmas touches around the house. And then over here on this side of the dining area, I have my pantry that I just redid. If you're interested in learning more about the details of this little pretty pantry remodel I did, I have a video on that. You can check that out, and that will have all the links for like a lot of these storage containers and the paint colors and things like that. But I added this DIY arch to the doorway of my pantry, and I saw on the A Floral website, they had this gorgeous garland. It's not this garland, but it's a similar one, and somebody had styled it over an arched doorway, and I thought that would be so perfect in this space. And so what I did is I hung up the garland, and then I added, of course, my vine twinkle lights, and then I added in some dried oranges and this cute little bell garland. I think I purchased this from Magnolia a couple of years ago. It might still be something that is available. And then over here, I used some of these really cute pine swags that I got from Target that have the cute little bell detail. I added these taper candles with the adorable little star candle charms that Target put out in their Christmas collection this season. And then over here, I have this really cute little like $118 credenza from Walmart with the arched glass door detail. This is so cute and such an affordable price. And over here I have my cute little record player. I love to pull out some seasonal fun records, including this really cute Michael Bublé record that's actually red. So that is such a cute little seasonal touch if you just want to add like a little bit of whimsy. Okay, next let's move on to the kitchen. I am actually, believe it or not, kind of a minimalist, but when it comes to Christmas, I start to go maximalist. So when we take all this down in a couple of weeks, I probably will feel like a sigh of relief because it is a lot. And I almost kind of feel like the house is really blank and empty when we take it down, but it's also pretty calming. So we've got a lot going on in the kitchen this year. I felt like I just kept adding more and more to it. I added this really cute garland that is like little book pages, and I love this. It's so cute. It came in a set of 4 or 3. No, it was 4. Came in a set of 4, and these are so cute. And then in my last video, you guys probably saw, I made a cute little paper chain out of a vintage Christmas cookbook. So that was a really fun touch we added this year. I also, probably one of my favorite purchases of this year, and also one of your guys' favorite purchases, because I know a lot of you guys have been really liking these, are these cute little gingerbread looking houses from Walmart. These are so cute and they're such an affordable price. They have this one, and then they have a larger one like I have up there. So in the kitchen and during Christmas, what I like to do is add some of my little village houses to the top shelf. If you guys can't tell, I'm not very tall, so I don't use these top shelves very often. They are mostly for display. So I really like to put my village houses up on top. I did a really fun DIY right before the Christmas season where I did these fake window mullions on the window to make this window look like a cottage window. It's super cute. I might keep it up even past the Christmas season, but if I do end up getting sick of it, it's just a sticky backing that will easily come off, so I can just peel them right off. But I think it looks so cute. Kind of gives the house like a bit of the Rose Hill Cottage from the movie The Holiday vibes. And then I added another Norfolk pine garland here. This one is from A Floral. They truly make the best faux greenery and faux flowers, faux stems. They are by far the best. And then this last spring, I installed a range hood into our kitchen. None of this range hood was here this last spring. And I did all of this pretty much by myself and did micro cement over the range hood and then micro cement over the subway tile that we had in this kitchen that I wasn't really liking anymore. And the reason why I mentioned that is because I was so excited to have a range hood so that I could put a wreath up on my range hood. So if you have a range hood at home, I definitely recommend hanging a little wreath from it. It makes it just so super cozy and it just looks so cute. And then over on this side of the kitchen is my coffee bar. And for a while there, I was really loving collecting bottle brush trees. So I have a lot of neutral colored bottle brush trees. And instead of putting them in all different places around the house, I wanted to keep the collection all together. So that's kind of a tip that I have for you guys, is that if you have a collection of a certain decor item, I would try and see if you like when you display them all together as one instead of putting them dispersed all over your house. So what I did is I took all of my neutral colored bottle brush trees and put them here in the coffee bar, along with my It's a Wonderful Life print that I got on Etsy a couple years ago that I love so much. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies. And then over here, I also added the cute book star garland. This is just such a cute little touch. I definitely love adding little swooping garland moments to the shelves, especially here in the kitchen. I just think it looks so cute and it adds so much whimsy and charm. So this room typically serves as our office, but currently I don't have a desk. I have turned this room into like our guest area. So in here, we actually have two beds. We have like an actual bed, and then we have this really cool sofa bed from Koala, and this folds out into a queen size bed that's actually very comfortable. We love to use this couch for like movie nights when we use our projector. It's super fun, very comfortable. But in here, I wanted to add, since it is the guest room, I wanted to add just a little bit more of a Christmas touch. So again, I put some wreaths over top of my frames. I just love this look. I think it's so chic and so pretty, and it frames out the wreaths. And then I had some extra snowflakes that I decided to hang from the ceiling, added a couple of Christmas pillows, and then I had an extra garland and an extra little faux Christmas tree that I added over by the bed, just to kind of give this room its own little bit of a Christmas touch. Now let me show you guys my bedroom. You might have seen this room in my Christmas bedroom refresh video I did a couple of weeks ago, but I do like to add a few little Christmas touches into pretty much every room of the house. This year I decided to decorate with this beautiful bronze wreath. You guys really love this wreath. I have two of them. I have one out in the living room as well. And I decided to hang it just on top of the tapestry to kind of frame it out, and it looks so cute. I'm definitely going to do that again this year. I also love to add some lovely cozy quilts in the winter time, and I have this cute lumbar Merry Christmas pillow that I just love so much. It is so cute. I love that it's brown and neutral, and it just brings me so much joy. And then over in the corner here, I have one of the really pretty potted cypress trees from Target. You can still pick these up on places like Poshmark or Mercari because they didn't do them this year, but I'm telling you, Target, you need to bring these back because these are so beautiful. And then I also have some cute little star figurines over in the corner as well. And then over here on my dresser, this dresser is from Lulu in Georgia. It's got the Calicata Viola marble on the top, and I just love this dresser. It is so beautiful. It is something that I'm going to have for a very long time. It's so well made. It was a little Black Friday purchase that I purchased for myself a couple of years ago. And then I added some really cute, just like pine stems and some extra little like figural stems in this like vintage looking vase that I purchased on Amazon. And then I added a little bit of swag here onto the mirror with this cute ceramic bell garland. Again, this is something that is from Target that is not available anymore, but you can find them on places like Poshmark and Mercari. And then just a couple of little tinsel trees to just add a little bit of a Christmas touch. Okay, now I want to show you guys a room that you might not have seen on this channel because I don't show it very often, but that is my daughter's room. She's 2.5 years old, and we just have like a lot of pink happening in this room. So for both of my kids, I love to do a Christmas tree every year for them, and we had a rose gold, it's really pink, but I had a rose gold tree back in like 2016 when rose gold was like taking over. And so I thought to myself, even before I was pregnant with my daughter, that wouldn't it be cool if I had a little girl someday and I could turn this room into a little girl's room and use my rose gold tree. And here we are with her adorable rose gold tree. For the last several years, I've been collecting Christmas books. And so in both of the kids' rooms, they have these fun open bookshelves. And I love to display all of our seasonal books here. And it's great because the kids love to pull out their favorite books and sit down and read them, or we'll read them before bed. And they also double as decor, and they're great because it gets the kids reading. And I also every year for Christmas get the kids a new ornament for their trees. So the kids' trees has all of their cute yearly ornaments and just like something that they can collect throughout the years. So I love that little tradition. Growing up, my grandmother always bought us grandkids a snow baby. So if you've never heard of snow babies, they are these adorable little porcelain figurines. And my sister is so sweet. She has started Loxley on her own snow baby collection. And so Loxley is getting a new snow baby each year for Christmas from her auntie. And it's just so cute. It's something really fun to put out during Christmas. I love this little bookcase area. Usually we have a few more toys in here, but I don't know where they've gone. I need to like restock the toys in this room. And you're probably going to hear me say this over and over again in this video, but this is just one of my favorite rooms. I love this room so much. It's so happy and joyful, and it's just so fun to decorate for a little girl. And then the very last room that I wanted to show you guys is another room that I don't show very often, and that is my 11-year-old son's room. So of course, like I said, both of my kids get their own Christmas tree, and each year I love to get them a ornament for their Christmas tree. That way we can commemorate each year. Typically what I like to do is to get them something that they were interested in for that year. So my son had like a period of time where he was really into Fortnite. So I got him a cute little Fortnite ornament. Or like this last year, my daughter, she's 2, and she absolutely loved going out to the garden and picking strawberries. So I found this really cute felt strawberry ornament for her tree. So I just love that tradition. And then in his room, he also loves a good Christmas book. So I have his like own little collection of Christmas books in his room. And he asked me to please put the advent calendar in his room right next to his bed so that he could do it every morning. He has not been that great because today is the 17th. Wow, is it really the 17th already? Yes, it is. That is wild. And that is it for the Christmas house tour. It feels a little surreal to be closing out with our final Christmas video of the year, but I've had so much fun sharing all of my ideas and my decor with you guys. I have been loving reading your guys' comments and hearing your feedback. And if you watched this far into this video, I just want to thank you so very much for being here. I have so many amazing ideas, or at least I think they're amazing. I have so many ideas for 2026 to share with you guys. I cannot wait. Lots of DIYs, lots of room makeovers, and just things that I have been cooking up that I am just very excited to create and share with you all. So thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Mwah.